Okay, so an introduction to this video. It's about German pouring beer.
It's just this solid box.
Check it out. What's it all about? We're working out. Let's turn this party out.
First off, a German beer, and we're going to show you how to pour the beer. First step is to get your fancy bottle opener.
This is my fancy bottle opener.
Next step is get your fancy, no, your clean glass. Look, it's clean this time.
It worked.
Okay, now just tilt the glass and put the bottle in.
And then pull the thing out slowly.
And then just...
I don't think I even need to do that because mine is like not all fully drained out yet.
Perfect.
I've painted myself into a corner because I've grabbed the glass by the bottom.
I guess we'll say cheers and then we'll give a review for it.
Alrighty-o.
It's terrible. It's not much good I can say about that beer actually.
I can't even taste it over my thirst. It's okay. It actually reminds me of Stella Artois. It's got that slightly more bitter flavour to it.
Okay. Do you want some cheese with this?
You read my mind.
Okay.
I
I'll
think
get
we
some
need
cheese.
to cut some cheese with a knife or maybe something like that. My expectation actually was that the head of the beer was just going to froth over the top. And I thought we were going to have an epic fail, but we actually didn't have an epic fail.
You thought that we'd have an epic fail,
That's
but
what I-
perhaps some of our viewers might like to try and get themselves an epic fail.
Yeah. You use a glass that's too small.
Right, very posh cracker selection. Only the finest cheeses.
Beer and
of
cheese.
course a very good cheese knife.
Why mehr feta? So this is a cheese knife. It's a bread knife. This is a cheese knife. So, here we go, just hack and slash.
Oh my gosh, my beer. I don't think we could have got nicer cheese slices, to be honest.
Hacked with the finest of cheese blades.
That's good, isn't it? Yeah, I think this cheese is actually improving the flavour of the beer. So we're going to give this a rating out of, say, 10.
Would that be the beer or the cheese? What are we rating out of 10?
Oh, we can go with both.
The cheese is Weimar feta cumin. Waimata, I think that's just a local place, a local cheese place, cheese factory. It's a good cheese. I give the cheese a 7. It's good, but it's nothing special. As for the beer, what alcohol percentage is this thing? 4.8%. I'm going to give the beer a 7 as well. It's very similar, honestly, to Stella Artois. If you've had Stella Artois, then you've had Kronbacher. It's a little bit bitter, not fruity or anything, but it's also not so bitter that it's hard to drink like a dark beer. It's not tough like that, so I give that a 7 as well.
I'm going to be a little bit harsher. I'm going to say the cheese is a 6, and I think the beer is even worse. I think the beer scores a 5 out of 10. Pretty average. Average beer. Yeah, nothing to write home about. Maybe something to make a video about, but
I just can't reiterate enough that this is a perfectly acceptable implement for cutting cheese. Contrary to some people's beliefs, this is absolutely fine. Because the cheese, it ends up in your mouth, destroyed, changes shape. So what it looks like on the biscuit doesn't matter.
I think you'd have a real trouble trying to, it's like quite an interesting texture of this cheese. Any sort of slicing device is bound to mess up the consistency of the cheese, isn't it?
Actually, this cheese is so soft.
I think the only way to properly cut this cheese is with a cheese knife.
If you tried to use a one of those cheese grating slice things, you know, you pull back on them, you know, those things.
Oh, yes. I've seen a few YouTube videos on those.
If you tried to use those, this thing would just disintegrate because this is actually really soft.
Yeah. It's because it's such a refined cheese, I think. It takes a lot of culture to actually.
This is how soft the cheese is. You can see how much it squashes and how easily it squashes.